But it's interesting, dating back on my intelligence work for some 2 decades in the Congress, crypto technology has been around a long time. And I think there was a slow adoption by many people around the world and others to get into crypto because, they didn't understand it. Would it be there? What would last? And I think we're really at just the beginning of all of this. And so what really changed, I think, is from what I can tell, is that if you were in the third world and you had Bongo bucks that was a fiat currency, and I'm just being facetious there by saying that,
Yeah.
but you would prefer to go into Bitcoin and then turn that somehow into a US dollar. So Bitcoin has maintained now for a long time. And then you have stable coins, which are basically tied to the dollar, which people are taking and then using those across platforms efficiently. And then you have utility tokens. So the common ones that are known are Ethereum, Solana. But we decided at True Social that we wanted to work with a company that had a very good token that had been around a while and that could work ultimately on the Truth Social and Truth Streaming platform, which, by the way, many people are probably watching this show right now on our
That's
Truth
right.
Plus streaming. And we decided that, who do we go with that has size, has a great brand, has a wallet, has their own exchange, and has a utility token that is in existence. And that's how we came to Crypto.com with their CRO token. We're in the process of adopting that on our platform. It's been used on their platform for many years. It has around a $6 billion approximately market cap. So we wanted to go with someone that we could attach our name to, work with to grow this out in the long run. We think this is going to be, obviously an American company, the treasury company that we set up. So this is a joint venture between both Crypto.com and Trump Media Group, forming a new company. Has to get approved by the SEC. But that company will be a treasury. All it will hold is CRO, Kronos. And a lot of people are familiar with the Bitcoin treasury that's out there that Michael Saylor put together. And these have been popular this year. And I think that every major token is going to have one of these treasuries. So we put our name, our brand, everything behind it because we know that to back Kronos up, to make sure it's there for forever, the CRO token, we need to work with companies like Crypto.com with tokens that the American people can trust. And we needed to build our own treasury company, and that's what we're doing with Crypto.com. So it's a combination deal, John. It's really the separate treasury company that, by the way, Crypto.com is putting $1 billion worth of Kronos, which today that Kronos has already climbed 30-40% over what, when we announced this deal. And then at the same time, Crypto.com actually made a rather modest investment compared to the $1 billion that they're putting in our joint treasury company. But we're acquiring $105 million of Kronos in DJT, in the Trump Media and Technology Group. And that Kronos, they're actually going to take shares of our company. So Crypto.com will be an investor in our company, and that's the ticker symbol DJT. So the goal here is American company, a real utility token that has real uses that we're going to be able to prove out over the coming years that this will be a token that's here to stay. And not to say that it's been around a long time, but we want to take it to the next level. That's the goal.